What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Show Me Firearms. In today's video, guys, we're kicking it old school with a couple of old school 12 gauge shotguns. This one right here is a Ithaca M66 super single 12 gauge shotgun. Up next, we've got a Palmetto Arms Company 12 gauge shotgun. Now, these shotguns are definitely old school. Don't know if you consider them antiques. The Palmetto here, you might. The Ithaca, I'm not too sure. But it doesn't really matter because there's a lot of family history with these little 12 gauge shotguns. They used to belong to my granddad, and I remember going way back as a little kid. I would go down in his basement. They were hanging up in the rafters there, well out of my reach because I was just a dumb 5-year-old, right? Didn't know what I was doing, but I was old enough to be fascinated by them. I would go down there, I was like, big guns, that's so cool. Yeah, and at the time, they were just as big as I was as a little 5-year-old there. So yeah, a lot of family history there, and as time went on, they got handed down, and now we've got them on the channel today. We're gonna have some fun with them. We're gonna take a look at a little bit of the history behind each of these shotguns, and then we're gonna have some fun and blast some stuff. So stick around, should be a good time. With all that out of the way, let's dive right into these old school 12 gauge shotguns. All right, let's take a look at the Ithaca M66 Super Single 12 gauge shotgun. So I believe these shotguns were produced from about 1963 or so up through about 1978. It's got a 3-inch chamber with a 28-inch barrel, little bead sight on the end of the barrel there. Pretty simple, pretty basic. And then what's kind of unique about the M66s is that unlike most break open shotguns where it's got a little lever right here that you would actuate to open it up, instead it's this little lever right here, kind of like a lever action rifle. So you use that to break it open so you can reload and what have you. It does have a little extractor right here that would pop your spent casing out for you. I think the spring on this particular gun is worn out, so it doesn't really work. You got to extract it manually. Not too big a deal though. And then it is hammer cocked, so you got to cock the hammer like so each time you want to fire. And yeah, that's honestly about all there is to this little 12 gauge shotgun. There's just, you know, break open shotguns like this, there's hardly any working parts. It's basically just a tube with a hammer and a trigger. So yeah, pretty simple design. I don't think these M66s are worth hardly anything. Like, they're probably worth about as much as a pile of dirt, honestly. So yeah, they're not collector's items that I'm aware of. I don't think they're worth very much. But this particular gun, it's pretty special to me just because of the family history involved. So I think for that reason, I like it a lot. And not only that, but it's just kind of a cool little shotgun, you know? I mean, it's just such a simple design. And it's a 12 gauge shotgun. Like, who doesn't like a 12 gauge shotgun? So yeah, the Ithaca M66, pretty cool little shotgun in my opinion. All right, up next, the Palmetto Arms Company 12 gauge shotgun. Now, as far as the history goes on this little shotgun here, I honestly am having a heck of a time trying to find anything about it online. Mainly because the only markings on this little gun are Palmetto Arms Company, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right here. Then on the top of the chamber, it's got patented August 12th, 1913. Other than that, there's no markings, no serial numbers, no nothing. So yeah, if you guys know anything at all about the history behind this little shotgun here, I would definitely appreciate it if you would let me know down in the comments, because I've had this thing for a few years now and know nothing about the history behind it. So if you guys know, please let me know down in the comments. So yeah, it's got a 28-inch barrel. Got a little bead sight on the muzzle there, pretty simple. It's hammer cocked, so again, you gotta cock the hammer each time you wanna fire. And this one does have the little traditional lever right here that you actuate to break open the shotgun. And it does have a little pop-out extractor right here, so you can get your spent casing out of there. So that does lead me to believe that maybe this is a little bit of a later model of shotgun. What later means, I have no idea. If you guys know, please let me know down in the comments. But yeah, that's basically all there is to it on this little shotgun. These break open shotguns, there's just not many working parts at all. It's basically just, like I said with the Ithaca, just a tube, a hammer, and a trigger. That's about all there is to it. But yeah, again, if you guys know anything at all about the history behind this little shotgun here, please let me know down in the comments, because I would love to learn more about this old shotgun. All right, let's get to the fun part of this video and do some shooting with these old school shotguns. So up first, we've got the Ithaca M66. Now, out of both of these old shotguns, the only thing that I will run through them is just number 8 birdshot, mainly because this is a very light load. Because again, I don't know a heck of a lot about the history behind these shotguns. I don't know what kind of ammo they can handle. So I've never tried to run slugs or buckshot or anything like that through them. Just stick with this light number 8 birdshot, just to be as easy on these little guns as possible. So yeah, we've got a couple steel targets down range, so let's ring some steel with both of these little guns. And yeah, should be a blast. Let's do it. I mean, even birdshot, it's just so much fun. And I don't know, it's, sure, pump action shotguns, semi-auto shotguns are cool, but I don't know, there's just something about one shot, you break it open, you unload, reload manually. It's just kind of cool. Let's go for the little plate on the left there. Yeah, that's too much fun. All right, let's give the Palmetto a try here. What do you say? Let's go for the little plate on the left first. Yeah, this little shotgun is showing its age. The extractor did not pop out there. Let's see if we can do some surgery here and get that out of there with the rim of this other casing. Nope. That's not one to come out, is it? It's stuck. Intermission. We have to clear out some technical difficulties here. All right, we've got our stuck casing cleared out there. Had to get a knife in there just to pop it out. So it's might just need a little bit of oil. Hopefully that's all it is, but let's go ahead and give it another shot here. All right, will it eject? Yeah, cool. Just had to loosen it up there. Yeah. Again, these break open shotguns, I don't know, they're just a lot of fun. How about some 2 liters? All right, Ithaca M66. Let's take out the 2 liter on the left with this guy. All right, let's go for the 2 liter on the right with the Palmetto Arms Company 12 gauge shotgun. That was a good reaction out of that one right there. Tell ya, birdshot can be a lot of fun when you have the right kind of target downrange. Here's something a little different. A whole pack of 24 water bottles. Let's see what some birdshot can do on this thing. I honestly have no clue if this is going to be epic or total failure. But there's only one way to find out, so let's give the Ithaca a crack at those water bottles downrange. Just a little bit high on that one. Let's try the Palmetto. All right, let's see if the Palmetto can do any better than the Ithaca. I'll take it. What about a 30-ounce thing of coffee? I've never shot coffee before. I was literally just walking through the store and was like, let's see what that does. Let's find out. All right, let's give the Palmetto a crack at our can of coffee downrange. Again, I have no idea if this is going to be epic or just total failure. But there's only one way to find out. Well, I got coffee all over my backstop there. Actually, let's go take a look at that. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's take a look at what our coffee did here. So we had it sitting right there on the logs. totally peppered my backstop here. Oh, actually smells kind of good here. What do we do here? It's all that coffee pouring out for you. Yeah, see, at this range, look at that. Gosh. Shotguns don't spread a whole lot, especially out of a big, long barrel like that. So, and more or less, it's acting like, here, let's sit over here. It basically just acted like a slug and punch a giant hole right here. See how I have a few flyers? Some little BBs out here, but for the most part, most of them went straight through there. What? How is there nothing? We've got, looks like a BB came out right here. Did they all like turn downward? And no, that's not from BBs right there. That's just from the pressure just ripping the plastic out. Okay. They must have gone through because I don't hear any BBs in there. Weird. Not the most exciting result, but I think we might revisit this. If we hit this with a slug, that could be somewhat eventful. We're going to have to try that sometime. But birdshot is just kind of like, whatever. But still, it smells really, really good out in the range here today with coffee everywhere. Up next, let's try some syrup. Again, this could either be epic or total failure. We're going to find out. All right, we'll take a crack at our jar of syrup with the Ithaca here. Let's see what we can do. Syrup went flying. Looks like only about half of it leaked out though. Let's go take a look. All right, here's our jar of syrup. Yeah, we hit the neck right there. I don't want to touch that too much, get syrup all over my guns later. Ripped out the entire neck of the bottle right there, but left most of it down at the bottom there. Tell you what, we can get another round out of this guy. Yeah, let's grab the Palmetto, aim lower, hit it right there, see if we can get another syrup explosion. Ah, there is syrup dripping off of my nice steel target. That's just wonderful. All right, 12 gauge birdshot versus syrup, round 2, this time out of the Palmetto. There's like a stream of syrup shot all the way over here, and then our jar ended up right at the base of our dirt pile there. That's pretty cool if you ask me. All right, up next, we've got just ordinary water jugs downrange. You might think that's kind of boring, but as you may notice, we got both shotguns here. This could be a little difficult to do, but all right. One's loaded, two's loaded, one's closed, two's closed. Yeah, gonna dual wield these shotguns at point blank range. Gonna leave you guys back here. It's nice and safe from all that exploding water, but I'm probably gonna get soaked. So I'm doing it because I like you guys. So I want you to appreciate that. Do have a GoPro downrange, so don't worry. You'll get a nice close-up of me getting soaked. So let's do it. All right, I told you point blank. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, this is gonna be fun. Palmetto cocked, Ithaca cocked. Firing! Palmetto cocked, Ithaca cocked. Firing! Yeah, if you guys could please like, share, and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm out here working hard for you. I just got soaked, and it's kind of chilly out here, so that makes it worse. So, yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd kind of appreciate that. Yeah, I am soaked from my head clear down to my knees. The only reason why I'm not soaked down to my feet is because I was kneeling down. If it hadn't been for that, I would have been soaked from head to toe. But yeah, still, it's chilly out here. It's late October in Missouri. It gets chilly, so that makes it like 10 times as worse being all wet. So I hope you guys appreciate that, and show your appreciation. It would be great if you would like, share, subscribe. That would really make it worth it, getting all soaked out here in the chilly October air. Anyway, guys, I sure appreciate you stopping by the channel today, checking out the video about old school shotguns. I had a great time in the great outdoors, enjoying the Second Amendment. Hope you guys did as well. So that's going to do it for today's video. Again, I appreciate you being here, and as always, don't forget, until next time, show me them firearms. What a way to send off a monster mower, am I right? So much freedom!